It is time now for Sundays with Sal as we welcome in Sal Licata. The Giants have the third pick. We're not sure yet who will be in charge, but Sal, should Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll still be around and involved in that call?
Eamon, I'm all for continuity and trying to keep the thing together and seeing this through. I really don't believe you could evaluate a general manager properly in 3 years. However, how can anybody possibly make the case that you feel comfortable with Schoen and Daboll picking number 3? I mean, this year was not only bad because of their record on the field. To me, it proved something that I thought was a mistake in drafting Malik Neighbors to be correct as well, because they needed a quarterback and they passed on Michael Penix. They passed on Bo Nix. You've seen both those guys look like potential franchise quarterback. Obviously, Bo Nix going to the postseason. So the Giants needed the quarterback last year. They didn't get one. Now I'm supposed to believe that Schoen and Daboll in a lesser quarterback class are going to get this right. To me, it's been a mess for 3 straight years for the Giants. After the playoffs, they over-exceeded in year 1. There's no way to me, year 3, with the results that we've seen, that I would have Schoen and Daboll coming back.
Yeah, certainly it looks bad passing on those 2 young guys in the later rounds who played well on Sunday. But, the argument was they were sticking with Daniel Jones and wanted to get him a playmaker in Neighbors. But now let's flip over to the Jets, because the Patriots, in a bit of a stunner, fired Gerard Mayo right after the game. So Mike Vrabel might be a goner for the Jets. Where does that leave Gang Green in their search for a head coach in your eyes?
I know Jet fans are going to be upset, Eamon. And look, Vrabel's a good candidate. For me, he was never the top guy. I prefer Pete Carroll. See, I want a no doubt about it head coach that is going to change the Jets' energy and infrastructure inside that building, which has become a disaster here. All the reports about Woody Johnson, all that stuff. So I would choose Pete Carroll. And even if it's not Pete Carroll, because the only thing you could poke holes in is his age, you could get Cliff Kingsbury or John Gruden or even Brian Flores. There are other candidates out there similar to what Mike Vrabel was. So I know that Vrabel was appealing, and I get why. Wouldn't have been a bad hire. I think there are a couple of bad hires out there that maybe one of them is going to be interviewing this week. But I don't think the Jets, just because they potentially lost out on Vrabel with the Patriots, are all of a sudden in desperation mode and disaster mode. There are plenty of good options available.
All right, Sal, we need to make a pledge right now. If they hire Cliff Kingsbury, you are coming on Honda SportsNite when that becomes official, because there's no way that's going to be a popular move. You are going to...
But, Eamon, I like it. It will be a second go-round. Remember, league is going offense here. I know why you'd say that, and it's not a home run, but to me, that's just as appealing, if not more, than even Mike Vrabel.
All right, Sal, we shall see what the Jets do. Thanks for joining us here on Honda Sports Night.